Well, hello, YouTubians. I thought I'd drop in and throw down a quick vlog. So, last time we spoke, I was working at Lakeside. I'd gone to California, came back, got a job at Lakeside, which was pretty neat. I mean, it was hot hours. We worked outside in the heat. And every day, it's in the high 90s, which I'll say it's unusual for Colorado, but probably happens every year. We just forget about it during the wintertime. We've been getting some rainstorms in the evenings, which usually don't happen this late. So, my first day off after working 2 weeks at Lakeside, my very first day, the reason I got that day off is I said, hey, I got a doctor's appointment. I have some cancer in my face that they need to remove. And what they do is they cut around it and they look at the edges to make sure that they got all clean margins. So they look, oh, there's cancer cells, they cut more. Oh, there's cancer cells, oh, they cut more. There's cancer cells. Needless to say, I go to Kaiser. The cancer was up here, right up here. They cut out a chunk about that big. About that big. Well, needless to say, in 3 days it became hugely infected. It was pouring pus, which in the medical profession, I went back to the nurse and the doctor wasn't there that day, and the nurse argued with me that it's not pus. Never mind my, 25 years of medical experience. I obviously didn't know what I was talking about, and she had to throw her intelligence around by saying, it's called purulent. So, she is correct. In the medical profession, you don't say pus because people say, oh, it's pussy, and if you spell pussy, it does not sound like pussy. So, you say purulent. So, I had purulent crap coming down all the way down out of here, out of the side of my face. You had to cut a skin flap. All of the skin right here is rotted out. There's a giant hole in there, and I have it packed with Telfapad and a bleach water solution to kill any bacteria, and I'm on antibiotics. It's been so freaking hot here that it's been miserable. I've got this crap on my face, so I can't go work in an amusement park with a hole in my face. You can see part of the hole right there. You can't go work in an amusement park with a freaking hole in your face or a huge bandage on your face. It takes away from people's fun. So, here I'm with that. I was supposed to be making a little extra money, pay some bills. It's been so freaking hot that, if I go on long motorcycle rides, I like to take my helmet because, number one, it's safer, I guess. I'm not a safety fanatic when it comes to motorcycle riding. But number two, is I can listen to my music and I don't have to hear the people around me that are trying to literally kill me every freaking 10 feet. But I can't wear a helmet because of this. I can't be outside because I sweat down here, and the sweat drenches this, and sweat is full of bacteria and stuff, and they'll become infected. I mean, I would like push on my face, and like pus would just run out of it. I'm talking like a tablespoon at a time, 2 to 3 times a day. And the nurse from Kaiser, way to go Kaiser again. Oh, it's not infected. Really? Then what is this pus running out of my face for? It was just crazy. So it's been so hot in Colorado lately. It's probably why I have such a negative attitude. You can see that I look tired. I look exhausted. I'm yawning. I haven't done anything today. I did some homework last night. And today, literally, I probably took like a 3-hour nap. And I'm still tired. It's finally cooling down out here without rain. Good news is, day before yesterday, Sydney, my daughter, and I met up in Loveland, and we got plates for her car. Another great scam, because in Colorado you have to have an emissions test. So you pay $25, you go get the emissions test. If it passes, hooray, then you go get your car licensed. So we go to the DMV, and the lady goes, oh, you did all this down in Denver. You bought the car in Denver. And see, it shows your address here on the back of the paperwork, Mr. Marler. So what we have to do is we have to give Denver their taxes, and then we get our taxes. So it's going to be an additional $68. So like the total to get the car licensed was $191 for a vehicle that has over 200,000 miles on it and is like 18 years old. $200, $191. Way to go again, Colorado. I'm glad to see that it's paying for something I don't know what. I'm just in a negative mood today. Probably shouldn't even post this, but I will, to show you that I'm human. The dogs, they're laying in the grass there. There's Oreo. Hi, Oreo. What are you doing? That poor dog, man. Imagine that, being a black, long-haired dog in the Colorado heat. The husky is over there underneath the RV, which you cannot see her. But she's down there, and she doesn't come out for anything. That's the only smart thing about huskies, is they know how to burrow in and just wait out the heat. And then the rain starts coming, they just stand out in it like dummies that don't know they're not supposed to stand in the snow or rain. They're unaffected by it. So that's about it. We just hopped on the motorcycles and went like 2 blocks up to Walgreens and got a candy bar to feed my diabetes. Yay. It's like the last thing in the world I should be eating. So I'm starting to get in the mindset for school. School starts in a few weeks. So I'm going to have everything all ready for my students. I actually can't wait to see my students. I'm excited. They're a great source of fun and entertainment and camaraderie. They're cool people. And my coworkers are cool people. Being a teacher getting paid once a month sucks. Because, you have a tendency to like, oh, I got a big paycheck, I'm going to pay off all my bills. That's what I do when I have a big paycheck. But then you go, holy crap, I got 3 weeks left and I have $100 left to my name. So I can't buy food. Ugh. So, wish they'd change that to a paycheck every 2 weeks. So, anyway, just like talk to you guys because it's a gorgeous day now. It's cooling down. It's been horrific. The apples on our apple tree are like this big. It doesn't look like it's going to be a good apple season. Even though we've been getting tons of rain. I don't get it. I don't know. I would like to profess that I know how things work, and I don't. I just kind of wish I were still in California where I could see the ocean. And, I can't get in the ocean with this on my face, but probably would anyway. I can't go scuba diving right now. I can't go playing in the rivers or whatever, there's flesh-eating bacteria and everything, that's all I need to do is have a gaping wound in my face and get some rare incurable flesh-eating bacteria. Of all the ways of dying, that's not one of the ways I want to go, so. Anyway, keep them happy.